Hello and welcome to Katja Weinert, also Weinert. The reason I say this, tell you my name in full and the channel's name in full, is because someone was signposting wonderful viewers to my channel and they went, I don't know how to pronounce a surname. And it is a tricky one. You can go with the English version of Weinert. I've gone with that for a very long time because I have grown up in English speaking countries and attended English speaking schools. But it is a tricky one. I considered going just with my first name because that's a lot more common now. Katja is everywhere. But unfortunately, when you type in Katja, you get all sorts of suspect YouTube channels. I say suspect, but they are artists with very few clothes on for some reason. And that is a bit worrying. At least there is someone who is actually into health, and that is far more inspiring. So there is someone who does Pilates and yoga and all sorts. In fact, I have now subscribed to their channel because I thought, let me have a look to see what the Katya channels are like. And so there were some suspect ones, but there were also some inspiring ones, and I hope mine is also inspiring. But before I continue on this segue, let us dive into the world of Leonora Carrington. I am thrilled to spotlight an extraordinary artist and writer who sadly is no longer with us, but has captured my imagination. Leonora Carrington, artistic visionary with an enchanting mind, and someone I think is truly worth discovering. So let's jump into it. Carrington's works are replete with multi-layered and deeply evocative symbolism. Her paintings and writings invite interpretation and introspection through allegorical motifs, incorporating magical realism, a literary style that blends the fantastical and the real. Carrington also adds a sense of enchantment and mystery to her narratives, seamlessly weaving extraordinary and ordinary. She provides a fascinating, thought provoking reading experience. The first thing that drew me to her work is her unique ability to blend surrealism, symbolism, and magical realism into captivating narratives. I wasn't familiar with surrealism before. Her stories take readers on unconventional journeys, whimsical and dreamlike landscapes where reality and imagination intertwine. Her works are definitely for you if you are a fan of fantastical and thought provoking tales. So let's hone in on the surrealism, which I wasn't all that familiar with before. I fell in love with this element of her writing and discovered that she was a pioneer of surrealism, a key figure in the surrealist movement in the 1930s, for example, challenging the constraints of traditional artistic conventions. Her stories are characterized by symbolic images and fantastical elements that transport you to alternate dimensions. It's this world that is steeped in a vibrant parallel universe where anything and everything is possible. It actually reminds me, as I'm saying this, of a short story within the Penguin Modern edition, Skeleton's Holiday. And for such a small volume, it actually packs a lot into it. And one of the stories is called The Debutante. And it follows someone who is tired of being so popular with everyone in her social circle that they throw these balls in her honor. And she decides she wants someone to replace her, and she sends a hyena in her place. It is absurd. And that is another word that I would use for a lot of her stories, absurd. But more importantly, empowering female perspectives. A remarkable aspect of Carrington's work is the empowerment of her female protagonists. At a time when women faced numerous challenges in the artwork, Carrington fearlessly defied societal expectations. Her writings feature strong female protagonists who defy norms, celebrate independence, and embark on journeys of self discovery, no matter their age. Carrington's portrayal of female empowerment is genuinely inspiring. Her work also possesses a distinct ability to delve into the depths of the human psyche. Through her exploration of dreams, mythologies, and symbolism, she unlocks the door to the subconscious realm. Her stories and art offer a surreal mirror to the human condition, inviting readers to confront their own fears, desires, and hidden truths. Immersing ourselves in her imaginative universe grants us insight into our own inner landscape. It's a fascinating and introspective experience reading her works. It lingers with you long after you have finished the last page. Now let's talk about the diverse range of Carrington's creativity. While she is renowned as a painter, her novels, short stories, and plays demonstrate her multidimensional talent. Exploring her body of work allows us to appreciate the complex layers of her imagination and gain a deeper understanding of her artistic vision. Carrington's versatility is truly awe-inspiring. Now, if after all this you're wondering where to start with Carrington's works, I recommend The Skeleton's Holiday from the Penguin Modern Classics collection. It's a slim volume containing a surprising number of short stories, including the one that I told you about, the debutante, and the captivating titled story, Skeleton's Holiday, and numerous other ones. It's a fantastic introduction. For a longer and more immersive experience, The Hearing Trumpet. It is a delightful and whimsical novella that takes you on a journey with 92-year-old protagonist Marion Leatherby. Carrington's writing style is rich with imagination and blending elements of fantasy and absurdism with keen insight and humor. Her narratives are filled with unexpected twists and turns that keep readers engaged and curious. In The Hearing Trumpet, through Marion's various adventures, Carrington explores themes of societal expectation, aging, and the power of imagination. This novella will definitely be a hit with fans of surrealism seeking a journey into an alternative realm. So, my fellow book lovers, if you're seeking a mesmerizing and extraordinary reading experience, I highly recommend diving into the works of Leonora Carrington. Her unique blend of surrealism, empowering perspectives, symbolism, and magical realism will transport you to a world beyond your imagination. And that wraps up our spotlight on Leonora, the artistic visionary. If you'd like to know more about Leonora Carrington's extraordinary life, because her personal life was amazing, you can find a link in the video description to go to one of the Tate short videos on YouTube. I hope you've enjoyed this journey into an extraordinary mind. Let me know in the comments if you have read her works or if you want to dive into them, if you're going to avoid them because you're not a fan of surrealism. I would be interested to know. And do remember to hit the subscribe button. It's free. And thanks so much. Until next time, happy reading.